In this episode, I will show you how to prepare for the raglan increases on this European shoulder design, the tree trunk sweater, how we place the stitch markers and how we provide the symmetry around the center raglan stripe. So let's get to it. I will just turn the work a bit so that we can have a look at one sleeve. So you can see here that the sleeve is kind of enclosed by these edged tree trunk stripes in the front and in the back. And we will now use this edge stripe to become the center of the raglan increases. So I will now place markers, and I have prepared new red ones here as called for in the pattern to distinguish them from the blue stitch markers we used for the sleeve increases. So on the right hand side of the sleeve, I will go 3 stitches to the right and place a marker, and on the left side of the sleeve I will go 3 stitches to the left and place a marker. And we will do the increases so that, let's look here, that the increased stripes will now move away from the center stripe. So before the stripe we will do make one right, keep doing make one left, and on the other side we will do the same thing, make one right, make one left. So let's have a look at the new beginning of row, end of row. Because up until now, the beginning / end of round has been here just before the first stitch on the sleeve. But now we will use the new stitch marker here to become the new beginning / end of round. This means that we will start every other row making an increase to the right, slip the marker, make the 3 center tree trunk stripes stitches, and make one to the left, slip the marker, and keep working according to pattern. This means that when we now do these raglan increases every other round, it will take us 8 rounds to create a full new tree trunk stripe. So by 8 rounds we will get 1, 2, 3, 4 new stripes around the sleeve and on the other side, so 8 tree trunk stripes in 8 rounds. And I'm working a size X small, so I need only these 8 rounds. That's really all there is to it. So let me now work the 8 rounds and let's have a look at it afterwards. The raglan increases are now done, and I ended with a round without increases. So let's have a closer look at the raglans. So you can see here now that I have 1 extra tree trunk stripe on each side of the center edge stripe here, and they move away from the center. So yeah, that's really all there is to it. So it's quite easy. But let me just show you as a quality check what happened to me at one place here. Let me just find it. Let's zoom in a bit, and you can probably see where I made a mistake. So you can see these stitches seem looser, and it's because when I was to make the first increase here on both sides, I forgot, and I only discovered it when I was 2 rounds later here had to do the second increase. I saw this was missing, so instead of ripping back, I just corrected the mistake down here. And this means that there's not as much yarn as if I had remembered, so this round here will be more tight, and hence this one below the increase will seem looser. So yeah, I was a bit lazy here. I think I can correct a bit using my needle to even out the tension, and it will be just fine. But it was just to tell you that yeah, that's how it is when you make mistakes. They will be seen. You can see it already now. So as I told you, I guess in an earlier episode, if I would have seen the error up here, I will rip back. But if it's on row, the row coming after to do an increase, I will just do the correction, and I can even out the tension like this. Yeah, that was all in today's episode. So let's meet up in the next one, where we join the body at the underarm and cast on stitches at the underarm. Bye bye for now. Roger and over from Inge's Knitting Lab. Bye bye.